Alright, so here we have the ATuMan E3 screwdriver. It's an electric screwdriver that came out recently. I seen it on Banggood and a few other places. There's not much info on it, and I thought it looked interesting, so I went ahead and ordered one. And I'll just be going through what comes with it, and we'll check it out. And I will give you my initial thoughts, I guess. And I plan on using it, and then in the future I will maybe give a after use full review. So boxes, fine. Lots of Chinese on the back. There's not much, just some of the basic stuff that's also on the product page, which I will link to. Something pretty funny, they wrote gear wrong on the actual official packaging. So I mean, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, package is fine. Rattles around a lot, so we'll see what happens. Okay. So inside it's just loose like this. All the bits are just strewn about. Kind of willy-nilly. Actually, here, we might as well just dump it all out. Okay, so no manual. Little paper pieces in there, whatever. No manual, no bag, no nothing like that, just the bits, and I believe this is a charging cord. Charging cord's a micro USB. This cord feels pretty chintzy. Probably won't use it. So yeah, here's the unit. It feels pretty good, pretty good. I believe it's brushed aluminum, possibly stainless steel. I'm actually not sure how to use it, so just figure it out, I guess. This NP screws off. Interesting. Okay, we'll leave that for now. Tighten it, I guess. Okay, so here we go. Let's see if we can get it to focus. So, first things first. Come on. Gear is spelled properly on the actual screwdriver. So, came charged with, it looks like 2 out of 5 bars. This top piece here is a switch. You can push down and you can also rotate. So here I'm changing the gear. It takes quite a bit of clicks to change the gear. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it takes 4 or 5 detents to actually change the setting. The button, let's see, I honestly don't know how to work this. If we push and hold, okay, that's shut down. Push and hold, I'm assuming turns on. E3, do it, love it. Starts on 5, not sure what I was on. Let's say we wanted it at 3. Shut it down. Turn back, do it, love it. Okay, it automatically starts on 5, it looks like. So, that's interesting. The knurling here is nice. Screen is nice. I'm just looking. No screen protector, it doesn't look like. So the back says E3 precision type screwdriver, ROHS, CE, etc. 5 volts, 1 amp for charging over USB. Ports back here. 2 buttons here. Yeah. Forward, backward. it supposed to slide, I wonder? Okay, so my forward button, nice and clicky. The reverse button is not, and it gets stuck on. So initially not great. Okay, so this must be the speed. Yeah, let's put a bit in. Okay, actually let's talk about the bits for a sec. It says on the box and on the website it uses 4mm bits, which is semi-standard for smaller stuff, but it doesn't. It uses these. I don't even know. They're flanged, I guess. It's circular, and then there's a groove and another groove, and then this flanged part. I'm honestly not sure what they're called. It might be 806 or 608, something like that. So yeah, they seem semi-proprietary. ATuMan sells other screwdrivers with similar looking things, so maybe you can replace them, but it comes with 12 bits here, lots of Torx, flat, and Phillips. It says on the product page, I believe, so we'll just look there. I'm actually not sure how you put them in and out, so just gonna try struggling around here and we'll see how that goes. So yeah, here you can see the obvious receptacle side. Oh, you just push them in and they're held in magnetically. It's actually pretty. It's pretty strong. This chuck moves in and out. Okay, let's go to 5. Pretty quick, pretty quick. Forward, reverse. Wonder if I got a sticky button. I don't think that's an intended feature. Anyway, so that's 5. We crank it all the way down to 1. Yeah, that moves slower, and I believe it's also torque limited. Yeah, it's pretty easy to stop 1. If we go to 3, easier, harder to stop. And if we go to 5, yeah, I can't stop that. I'm not sure what, A, auto maybe? Interesting. It's very torquey. It's like 5, but slow speed, maybe? 5 is 5, but high speed? I'll have to look into it. So yeah, I think that's the only things you can do. You can adjust the gearing. You would think. This must be torque settings, because 1 is hardly anything. It still moves slow. 5 moves faster and it's torque, so I guess the settings are for speed and torque. I'll have to get back to you on the A, and I think pushing the button once does nothing. So maybe it's just for on-off and gear selection. I should actually screw some screws. So I just grabbed whatever I had, my little charger here. We will use the proper bit. Oh, these bits are magnetic also, by the way. Just pop that in there. So I got 4 screws on my charger. I'm just gonna take out. We have it on, actually, we have it on A. Let's leave it on A and see what happens. Oh, very torquey. Can we start it? No. Oh yeah, we can start it by hand. Oh. I had it backwards. This back button is forward, front button is spin. Interesting. Honestly, not sure what the A setting does. This button's already loosening up. Doesn't seem like it sticks. Oh, I have adjusted it though. Okay, so let's go straight to 5. These screws were pretty tight, so let's see if 5 can undo them. Front is reverse. Oh geez. Yeah, you gotta have a good grip. Wow. Powered through. Took 2 tries, but it powered through. Let's put it back in. I like that. I like that actually. Magnetic tips, very nice. Put it back in, starts, spins, stops. Yeah, okay. And initially it's alright, a little sticky button, but that seems to have broken loose already. There is a bit of play, it seems like. Not play, maybe, it's just backlash and gearing when you switch front to back. You can hear it take up the slack, but that's fine. It does have, I believe it has a not one-way clutch thing, but a thing to make it so when you turn it by hand, you aren't stripping all the gears and the motors. I believe Marco Reps, he did a video on the ES 120 or 121, which is a similar electric screwdriver, and he explained it better than I could, and he took his apart to show it. So I'll put a link to that video in the description too, so you can see what I'm talking about. It's pretty genius, and I'm only saying that I think it has one in here because on one of the pictures on the product page, it looked like a similar setup, so I'm assuming it has one in here, and it feels like it does. Maybe that's so. Here, when I hold this, there's a little bit of slack. That might be those roller bearings. It might be. Interesting. Okay, so anyways, shipping, not great. I just sent you a box with everything loose. Overall though, I'm not too concerned about shipping and whatnot. It came here, it arrived. It's actually, I like it so far. It feels good. It's not too big. It looks big looking at the screen, but it's not too bad. Buttons actually feel good. Initially they didn't, but now they feel fine. I kind of like this selector switch. I'm hoping it's not too easy to change. It'd be nice if you could maybe like lock in your settings or your preferred gear, I guess. Still have to figure out what A does. It's got to be some sort of automatic, but torque, I don't know. These bits are magnetic. The thing is magnetic. Overall, it feels good. Overall, I like it initially. That's all for now. I'll use it some and see how we go from there.